Sister Wives star Janelle Brown found her recent trip to Walt Disney World to be like visiting a ghost town. Janelle is living her best life since leaving her ex-husband, Kody Brown. The holidays were a busy time for her, where she was surrounded by several family members, including her own kids. Janelle and Kody were spiritually married for almost 30 years but ended up going their separate ways in 2022. However, while getting ready for the wedding that took place in Mo, Utah, Aspen and Isabel had a heart-to-heart over David. Aspen revealed she refers to David as our mom's husband, and that referring to him as her stepdad is foreign to her. Isabel ultimately agreed that they should just think of David as family. She remarked, "Let's just say family." Now, a source is shedding some light on the daughter's different approach to David entering their lives. The reason why the girls are not into him is because they refuse to get attached. When asked why, the source speculated that they have some doubts and believe it's not going to last. The insider continued, "That's not them trying to say, we wish our mom bad or we don't want her to be happy. They just understand that naturally, you have to get over your first heartbreak before you can move on with someone new." However, Aspen and Isabel feel that Christine is not fully over Kody, and so she rushed into her marriage with David. Christine's other daughter, Gwendolyn, skipped the wedding altogether, but it is unclear as to why she didn't make an appearance. Christine revealed during the special that she started dating David 10 months prior to their October 7 nuptials. However, amid concerns on the daughter's part, the source said that another reason why they have their guard up is because their mom may still love ex-Kody. She is still in love with him, despite what she has said on the show, the source claimed. She's never gotten over him. Her moving on so quickly with David is all because she was seeking attention and he gave it to her. However, Christine and Kody announced their split in November 2021 after 25 years of marriage. Speculation of their split, however, began in November 2020 after it was revealed Kody had sold the family home to Christine. A few months later, she moved to Utah, leaving Kody and her sister wives Mary, Janelle, and Robin, the patriarch's only legal wife, behind in Flagstaff, Arizona. Since then, Mary and Janelle have also separated from Kody. However, Kody, who made appearances during the wedding special via various confessionals, is not letting go of Christine so fast. Not only do they share 6 children together, their youngest, truly 13, still splits her time between her mom and dad's house. However, Christine is still in communication with her ex to arrange visits. Kody weighed in on the David stepdad conversation during the TV special, telling cameras, "Truly is the youngest of the kids. She's old enough, I don't think she'll ever call him dad or stepdad." He continued, "Maybe, but it doesn't matter. This is all their choice." A source told that despite Truly's parents living in separate states, they're still bound by a sister-wives contract. When it comes to the show, Kody will not allow Christine to break away and do her own thing completely, the source shared. That was a conversation they had when she was moving. However, Christine is part of the sister wives umbrella, together or not, and therefore, Kody has a say whether he lets her out of it or not. The source went on to say that since they still have their sister wives contracts in place to film another season, they are somewhat forced to remain in each other's lives. The source concluded, "Kody's head of the contract since it's his show. It will forever be his show. He doesn't need Christine to be part of it, but he's doing it because that's what fans want and that's what brings the drama." However, Kody Brown is a sister wives star who often acts like a loser, but maybe his exes Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown are just as bad. Off-screen, these women are officially his former spouses, and Christine's already remarried to David Woolley. Right now, the patriarch's ex-wives are lashing out at him online. On Instagram, Christine made fun of him by wearing an "I Tried Polygamy" t-shirt. In season 18, she was openly critical of Kody, whom she obviously feels is a total failure as a husband and father. Janelle unloaded on him while the cameras rolled, and Mary seemed exhausted whenever she was around the cranky polygamist. However, lots of changes have occurred within the family at the center of sister wives. The end of one relationship seemed to have a domino effect on the Brown family, and now patriarch Kody Brown is left with just one wife, Robin Brown. The drama has unfolded in front of cameras, and season 18 of the series was especially eye-opening for viewers. From conversations with each other and with Kody, as well as discussions with their children and interviews with producers, the audience was able to paint a partial picture of how each sister-wife feels about Kody. However, because we were only able to glean so much information from what the sister wives said about Kody, we spoke exclusively with Jess Ponce IUE, body language expert, communication coach, and author of the book Awesome 7 Keys to Unlocking the Speaker Within, to get even more information on each sister wife's thoughts about their ex or current husband. Here's what the body language expert revealed about how the sister wives really feel about Kody Brown. However, Meri Brown and Kody Brown have been through a lot together throughout Sister Wives. The former couple's relationship officially ended during a scene in season 18, which aired in 2023. Kody and Meri sat at a picnic table on their Arizona property with Robin Brown, and Kody told Meri that the romantic part of their relationship was over. From the start of Kody and Meri's conversation, it was apparent from their body language that these two do not share the love for one another that they once did. And Robin's position at the table made an impact too. Considerable distance separates Meri and Kody, as they sit at diagonal ends of the table, a choice typically made by strangers. Robin serves as a buffer between them, both physically and emotionally, Jess Ponce II said. However, while Kody was clear with his words, Meri's body language told much about her feelings toward her former lover. Meri's body is squarely positioned at the table, with only her eyes and a partial shoulder turned toward Kody. Meri, emotionally distant, maintains a resolute posture, suggesting she has carefully considered her stance. While not currently open to change, she remains committed and determined, Ponce said. Still, Kody wasn't totally closed off. Despite their strain, he was willing to hear what Meri had to say. Per Ponce, despite Kody's crossed arms signaling caution, his angled posture indicates openness and engagement. However, Janelle Brown and Kody Brown's relationship seemed to weather storms better than Kody's other former marriages. But that's not to say it didn't see its fair share of trouble. Issues became especially prevalent during the COVID-19 pandemic, when Kody disagreed with his and Janelle's sons over protocols regarding the virus. The differences in opinions caused what ended up being an irreparable rift between Kody and Janelle's negative feelings toward Kody became increasingly apparent during Sister Wives season 18. It all came to a head during an argument at Janelle's apartment. Ahead of Christmas, Janelle told Kody her plans with their children for the holiday, and it didn't go well. Janelle faced challenges during the conversation, grappling with unresolved feelings and thoughts she hadn't fully sorted out for productive engagement, Jess Ponce II said about the argument. Unlike initiating a conversation with a "let's talk" declaration, she proceeded without contextualizing her concerns, contributing to the heated nature of the discussion. However, during the conversation, Kody moved around the apartment while Janelle remained firmly on the couch. Per Ponce, Kody being in constant motion made Janelle feel as though she had to stay in one spot, and it contributed negatively to the conversation. Her static position on the sofa hindered effective communication, leading to heightened emotions, verbal attacks, and personal remarks. Ultimately, she resorted to aggressive language, escalating the conversation with no resolution, Ponce said. Janelle and Kody did not speak to each other for months after that argument. However, Christine Brown was the first of the sister wives to formally end her relationship with Kody Brown. Christine left after Kody told her he wasn't interested in having an intimate relationship with her any longer. And throughout most of Sister Wives season 18, Christine rejoiced in no longer being married to Kody. Near the beginning of season 18, the former couple met for lunch, and it was the first time Kody and Christine had seen each other since Christine had moved back to Utah. The lunch date was a very telling meetup for the two regarding their feelings toward each other post-breakup. According to Jess Ponce IE, Christine's body language indicated freedom and acceptance within herself. Christine appears to have moved on from the relationship, displaying a spirited and realistic outlook on Kody and their past, Ponce said. Christine, seated across from him, maintains comfort and familiarity through her body language, including leaning in and occasional smiles. Kody, however, did not have the same comfort while at lunch with his ex-wife. Kody's sensitivity prevents him from accepting Christine's ease, manifesting in uptight and judgmental behavior, Ponce said. Kody, displaying unresolved issues, contrasts with Christine's composed demeanor. However, Robin Brown is the last of Kody Brown's 4 wives to still be married to him, and she made it clear throughout Sister Wives Season 18 that she is not happy about what has transpired within her family. Robyn's emotions were made especially clear at the family's property in Arizona when Kody officially ended his relationship with Meri Brown. During the conversation, Robyn burst into tears and excused herself, telling Kody and Meri that while she wanted to support them, she needed to leave for a moment. Robyn makes the situation about herself, visibly distraught and unable to remain seated during Meri and Kody's exchange. Her emotional response seems disproportionate, contrasting with Meri and Kody's focus on their situation. Jess Ponce II said of Robyn's reaction to Meri and Kody's conversation. However, Robyn excusing herself from the conversation hinted at how she feels about Kody too, not just his relationship with Meri. Robyn's intense reaction to Meri leaving Kody implies a personal sense of abandonment, potentially stemming from a lack of support and love from Kody, Ponce said. The impact on her relationships with the other sister wives remains to be seen. Robyn has been open about how Kody's divorces from his other wives have affected their own marriage. What's more, Meri is the only other sister wife who still talks with Robyn. However, the Brown family structure has shifted massively, and now the sister wives are spread throughout the United States about as far as their children. As of this writing, Christine Brown is living in Utah with her new husband. Christine married David Woolley in October 2023, and she has expressed her joy over her new relationship on social media. On Sister Wives, Meri Brown shared her intentions to move back to Utah to run her bed and breakfast, and since wrapping filming on Season 18, she has done just that. However, a number of reports have indicated that Meri does not spend much time in Utah as she travels often. However, two of the Brown sister wives continue to reside in Arizona. Although she no longer considers herself married to Kody Brown, Janelle Brown still lives in Flagstaff, Arizona, the same town that Kody lives in. The reality star shared that she intends to stay there because 3 of her 6 children live in Flagstaff. Robyn Brown lives in Flagstaff too, as she is still married to Kody. In late 2023, Robyn and Kody sought permission to make changes to the home they own in Flagstaff, so it seems the couple intends to remain in Arizona indefinitely. We'll have to wait and see whether the family ever builds on their property, Coyote Pass. However, Sister Wives star Kody Brown caught the attention of many after appearing in Christine's wedding special. He and his only remaining wife, Robyn, had an interview following his ex-wife's nuptials with David Woolley. But later in the episode, Christine's father made a shocking statement, making viewers more upset about the Brown family patriarch. Keep reading to learn more about why Kody is getting called out. However, during the latest episode of Christine's wedding special, Kody shared his thoughts about his ex-wife's marriage. According to the Sister Wives star, he's fine and resolved that their relationship has ended. He later mentioned an accusation he had. But before he revealed it, he was immediately stopped by Robyn. "Aren't we just so happy for them? We're just so happy for them, right? That's what we want," she said. Kody later explained that he was supposed to say that he was happy she found her soulmate. However, Christine said to our children, "Dad has his soulmate. I'm going to go look for mine." And so I'm like, she says she's found her soulmate and I'm happy for her for that fact. However, Kody insisted he was happy for them, even though they were not invited. He also added that some of his relatives were invited to the wedding. "I saw a wedding announcement at my sister's house, so it was kind of curious to me that some of my family had been invited to the wedding," he said, though it seems that he let it slip and continued to cheer for his ex. However, Christine Brown's special event took up this week's entire episode. And that's the case again next week when the second part of her wedding special airs. Besides Sister Wives fans tuning in to share in Christine's joy, others are itching to see Kody Brown's reaction to his ex-wife finally finding true love. So it looks like the show added a flair of drama with clips of the non-invited guests. Meri Brown was one of the 3 Sister Wives spouses from this once plural marriage who was not invited. Besides Meri, Robyn Brown and Kody Brown didn't receive an invitation. However, he got a glimpse of one. However, Meri Brown also popped in and out of the first part of the wedding special. It looks like Meri will make a few appearances when Sister Wives rolls out the second part next week. Fans described Robyn Brown's reaction in this wedding special as throwing shade at Christine. While she wished her former Sister Wives co-wife happiness, she did so in a sarcastic way, which is another observation by fans. Janelle Brown, who is Christine's best friend, was over the top with joy for the bride. And surprisingly, Mary seemed to join Janelle with the same types of thoughts. However, Mary understood why she wasn't on the wedding guest list and harbored no ill will about that. She explained it as Christine not wanting any reminders of the past negativity. Mary suggested that this was Christine's day and her right to invite who she wanted. On the sister wives screen, Mary said that the whole family situation is really sad for her. Then she said, "But I'm happy for her that she has found her person and has found happiness." Unlike Robin and Kody, Mary seemed genuinely happy for her former co-wife. She also said that she hopes to find this someday for herself as well. There you have it, Mary seemed to be the only one from the not-invited list who still offered a note of happiness to Christine Brown. After listening to what Kody and Robin had to say, Mary's kind words became an unexpected gift to Christine's wedding day. However, although Christine Brown's dad isn't in his best health condition, he made the trip to attend his daughter's wedding for a second time. Notably, he is one of the few guests who were at both of Christine's weddings. While he wasn't walking as well as he hoped, arrangements were made to accommodate his shaky stature. But Christine was very appreciative that he was in attendance. "It was very important for me to have my dad be part of the ceremony because he was there at my first marriage with Kody. He was one of the few people in the room." However, she continues, "My dad's sick. He's been sick for about 15 years. He has good days and bad days. And just in case he has a bad day, we're just gonna keep it really simple." In accordance, Christine's son Peyton Brown bridged the gap and walked her partially down the aisle. Then, he handed her off to her father to take her the remainder of the way. However, Christine Brown's dad reveals what he thinks of the marriage to Kody. But in the Sister Wives wedding special, Christine Brown's frail father made a huge impact. As she greeted him, he leaned in to kiss her on the cheek and talk to her. He says, "I love you, honey." Then he says, "It's going to be way different years than those last 20 were," referring to Christine and Kody's marriage. But as he discusses Kody, he throws in a juicy detail: "He was just bawling. I can't believe I lost her." However, not only did Christine Brown's dad talk about Kody and their failed marriage, but he also said what he thinks about David Woolley. Her dad, Rex Allred, says, "But here you are with a wonderful man. I'm telling ya, he loves you a lot. It's so neat. You're going to be treated good for a very long time." And Christine was in full agreement that she has a good one this time around with David Woolley. However, during the latest episode of Christine's wedding special, Truly talked to her older sisters about her thoughts on their mom and David's marriage. According to the Sister Wives star, she already sees them as husband and wife because they're already living together under one roof. Christine later told the cameras that Truly felt nervous about living with Woolley. However, she told her girl that David would never replace Kody. However, Christine Brown's daughters always supported her during the highs and lows of her life. All of her children had been on her side during her messy split with Kody Brown. Moreover, they cheered for their mother after she started dating again. TLC gave a present to the Sister Wives audience on New Year with the wedding special episodes of Christine and David. Fans have been excited to watch the reality TV star walking down the aisle with the man of her dreams. She has been making headlines these days for her fairy tale wedding with David Woolley. Christine's daughters were also excited to see their mom living her best life. Recently, they revealed that they won't be calling David their stepdad. However, David and Christine have been showing off their romance on social media for around a year. Christine introduced her new partner in February 2023. Ever since then, fans have been rooting for the couple and their bond. Finally, the pair decided to give fans a peek into their fairy tale wedding. Recently, the first episode from their Sister Wives wedding special episode. In it, all of Christine's daughters were discussing their mother's wedding. Aspen Brown was spotted saying, "I wouldn't call him that." When asked if she would refer to David as her stepdad, she went ahead to explain that he was her mom's husband, and that word sounded foreign to her. Aspen said, "Everyone's just family," while Isadel added, "Let's just say family." Later, Kody also appeared on the screen and discussed his youngest daughter, Truly's thoughts. The Sister Wives star said, "Truly is the youngest of the kids. She's old enough. I don't think she'll ever call him dad or stepdad." However, it didn't matter to the Sister Wives polygamist. Kody thought that it was all his daughter's choice.